All right, we're going to watch Maggie's backstroke underwater. And as we're watching it the first time, make sure, Maggie, you go in and look at the notes that are in the email as well. There are just some other cues that you can use to make sure that you are paying attention and thinking about different things that we see that we want you working on. Real quick, just as we go through it the very first time here, we kind of really like your body line in the water. You do a great job of keeping everything right on top of the water. Nice push off there. Good strong dolphin kicks. Like how you're getting good depth. Coming way off the wall with a great streamline. Good things in there, Maggie. So just a few things that we see we want to work on. A few things we see in there that are really, really good. So let's kind of go through it here. We're going to start this over a little bit. And we'll kind of move on from there. All right, so the first thing is we enter here with that right hand. You can see that you're entering with your pinky, but you can also see how you've got your wrist bent. All right, we don't want to have the wrist bent and then your arm straight. We want that wrist, that hand, it's all one same part of your forearm, okay? So your wrist should be equal to your forearm the entire time. All right, so let's make sure we work on keeping the wrist a little bit straighter. And again, you can kind of see here how it's kind of bent down. Here's your arm there. All right, we want to make sure that wrist is really, really straight. And you start to catch the water here. You can see the strength, good pull, good catch. Now you've got your wrist right where you need to. You're doing a great job of pushing the water towards your feet, towards the opposite of the wall, which is really what helps pull you through the water. That looks great. Good finish on the right side there. As our left hand is entering, you can see that pinky's entering really, really good. I'd like to see this shoulder down a little bit more, which would help this shoulder get up a little bit more. All right, so make sure that when your pinky is going in, your left shoulder is down. When your thumb is coming out on your other side, your right shoulder should be up. Good job at catching good water. Again, you can see the bend in your elbow. You can see that your wrist is all connected there with your forearm. That looks great. Nice hand entry, good pull. Okay, so the difference between your right and your left arm, you can see your left hand stays a lot more connected with your forearm than your right hand did. So that's really, really good. So keep that up. I like that a lot. Your kick is nice and strong all the way through. You can see if you're looking, you're right on that surface. Good flat feet. Good white water. You can see right here, you're right in line. Everything looks perfect. The head position's good. Hand entry here is really good. So that looks fantastic, Maggie. I mean, really like the body line in the water. You're right where you need to be. As we go into the turn here, the one thing we kind of notice, and we see a lot of people do this, be careful. You don't want to look at the wall. You can kind of see your goggles are looking more towards the wall. Make sure your eyes are looking down. Check out where the bottom of the pool is. Check out where that cross is. That always is a signal of where you want to be flipping. I think sometimes we get in that habit of looking forward. Make sure your eyes are looking down just a little bit better. As we go into our turn here, pay attention to your palms, right? Your palms are facing up. At this point here, turn those palms down so that you're actually trying to take your hands and go from your hips towards your face, almost as if you're throwing water towards your face. So bring those palms towards your face and then make sure you get those hands into a better streamline a little bit quicker, because as we go in here, this is all good here. This is all good here, but your hands are a little splayed out to the side, and you want to see those hands a little bit closer together, more close towards those face. You're going to get into a good streamline, but your hands could take a little bit longer just because you have your palms up the whole time. All right, now your feet are a little higher than your hips off that wall. That's good. I think your arms are kind of pointed too far down. If you get your arms pointed out this way a little bit more and not quite so far down, I think what you're going to do is you're going to find maybe not quite as deep, which is better. Okay, here we're a little bit too deep. I think you kind of see you're almost going off camera here. You want to maybe be more right in this area here. So you're probably about a foot deeper than you want to be. And really, if you look at it at most pools, you go into the shallow end. There's no way you're going this deep off the wall. So get a little bit more shallow, which is unusual for me to say. But when I say more shallow, that's still probably about 2.5 feet deep. Okay, but you don't want to go 3.5, 4 feet deep. So try to get up a little bit quicker there. Great strong dolphin kick. Here's the flags, and you're almost 3 body lengths past those flags, which is really good. Right here in the water, is where we want to see you start breaking out, okay? And you've yet to really start. So what's going to happen is you're going to probably break out just a little bit late. So we do want to see you break out just a little bit earlier. You can see that thumb is just starting to break the surface. Your head's right at the surface, and your hand's still yet to get ready to come up. So you just get the breakout a little bit early, and I think you're going to find a little bit stronger pull right in the very beginning. All right? Good job, Maggie. Thanks.